Hey, this is Chris, keeping it real. How you doing? You know, we live at the end of the road, figuratively and actually. We live at the end of a road, actually. But we live in a place where power, when there's bad weather, can get dicey. So we decided to go ahead and buy a generator. Not that we're panicking or anything because of the pandemic, but my thought process is, if the power was out for a week for Hurricane Matthew, and you know they had all these other crews coming in from all over the United States, and it still took them a week to get to us. What's going to happen if a significant portion of the manpower that would have been able to be sent is homesick with coronavirus? Then what happens? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 3 weeks? Is it 4 weeks? Who knows? We don't know. But that I think is a legitimate concern that we should have. And so we made the decision to go ahead and spent like $380 on a decent mid-sized generator from Harbor Freight. Now it's got 4,000 starting watts. It's got 3,200 running watts. So, which means, you know, the bottom line is we can keep the refrigerator cold. We can have running water when we need it. We can have hot water when we need it. And that was the reason why I got one that's even that big. You might recall that last year the water heating element on our water heater went out, and I replaced a 4,000 watt element with a 2,400 watt element. And I'm glad I did now, because now we can get the hot water heated up and leave the lights on and be able to run and be able to get water all at the same time. Now that's all we can do. Won't be able to run the air conditioner. Won't be able to run the stove or anything, or the microwave. Not all at the same time, but we can. As the day goes by, we can run this and we can run that. Maybe one or two of the big things at the same time. And so it's not normal power, but it will get us through. Keep us in water, and that's the most important thing. If you don't have water, that's a significant pain in the butt, because then you can't wash anything. You can't wash yourself. And a hand pump is great, but I want running water. So that's why we made the decision. We're not panicking by any means, but we want to be ready if the power goes out, to be ready for it to be out for, even if it just goes out for the week in the dead of summer. You can lose all the stuff in your refrigerator and all the stuff in your freezer. At least if you have a generator running 2 or 3 or 4 hours a day, you can blunt the heat of the day. You can get your shower. You can have some hot water to do your dishes. All the things that make life livable and somewhat normal, even if you have to cram all that stuff into 4 hours of the day. That's okay. So that is the latest news here. I'll have another update tomorrow as soon as Granville County updates, and I haven't put a description in that video yet. I got to go do that. As soon as Granville County updates their coronavirus confirmed cases, we'll be back and we'll see how many more cases there are. We'll see how we're going to proceed with working and stuff like that. Right now, my inclination is to stop working on Friday, unless it's just something out in the boonies where I'm sure I'm not going to be exposed to anything. Other than that, I think we're pretty much done for a month, or maybe even 2 months. And then who knows what's going to happen after that? Because it's going to take some time for the economy to come back. It's not like everything. It's not like putting a computer to sleep. So I don't know what's going to happen. And it depends. A lot of it really depends on whether or not China really does have their act together, which I really truly doubt, because I don't think they tell the truth about anything. I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw a shot put. Well, what do you call it? Is it just a shot put? I think it is. For me, it's just a shot. If you know, let us know. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate what you do. We'll see you on the next video.